While fleeing from her pursuers, Jenny accidentally steps on a wooden spike and falls heavily to the ground. The excruciating pain forces her to scream, her agonizing wails echoing throughout the forest. Several kilometers away, the thug Brad hears her hysterical cries and immediately pinpoints his prey's location. Sensing the danger, Jenny painfully crawls toward the dense forest. Just as she reaches a large tree, she suddenly hears the footsteps of her pursuers closing in. In desperation, she rolls down the steep slope until she comes to a stop at the bottom. She struggles to sit up and adjust her position, attempting to pull out the spike embedded in her foot. But no matter how hard she tries, the spike doesn't budge. Realizing she needs another approach, Jenny picks up a tree branch and bites down on it. Clearly determined, she carefully positions her foot against the stake to align the bottom of the spike with her sole. The intense pain nearly causes her to bite through the branch, but she manages to quickly pull out the spike with her hand, then collapses exhausted onto the ground, gasping for air. Knowing she must seek help in town, Jenny doesn't allow herself a moment's rest. She drags her injured body up the slope and is about to lie down for a brief rest when she suddenly hears footsteps approaching. She sits up alertly, only to discover it's the boy who was previously bullied by Brad. Jenny begs the boy to guide her out of the forest, but initially, he remains indifferent. After her repeated pleas, the boy finally agrees to take her to his mother. What Jenny doesn't know is that the boy is planning to lead her into even greater danger. After trudging through the forest for a long time, Jenny begins to question their route, demanding to know why they aren't following the trail markers. The boy casually explains that his mother will drive to pick them up. And despite her doubts, Jenny has no choice but to trust him for now. By this time, the boy has secretly sent their location to Brad. Jenny asks to borrow the boy's phone to call for help, but he refuses, claiming poor reception. Sensing something is wrong, she lunges forward to grab the phone, as the boy stalls by insisting his mother will arrive soon. Jenny suddenly realizes the boy is working with Brad. Just as she snatches the phone from the boy's hand, she turns to find Brad has appeared behind her, surrounded by a group of sneering teenagers. She attempts to escape, but is knocked unconscious by a heavy blow. When she awakens, Jenny discovers herself tightly bound with wire beside her equally injured boyfriend Steve. The thugs are pouring gasoline over the surrounding branches. Nearby, Cooper seems to want to dissuade Brad, but is threatened with video evidence. Faced with this naked intimidation, everyone remains silent. Cooper pushes the boy toward Brad, forcing him to participate. Only if everyone is complicit in the crime can they ensure mutual silence. Jenny desperately tries to awaken whatever conscience remains in them, but as the match is lit, Steve's fate is already cruelly sealed.